Testing. 1, 2, 3. Implementing some of these tools in educational and consulting programs in a way that is digestible and understood by others. Process that you're going to focus on. I'm Patty Feeney, and I am your virtual coach. Learning how to be a part of a virtual meeting. Leadership development and engagement. To sustain the momentum and commitment from others. From the studio, live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi, welcome back. Thank you for being with me. In a lot of organizations, there are moments that you come together to kind of figure out a problem, or you want to improve the process, you want to bring people together to understand what's going on and what's going wrong. You bring all the right people together in the room and you hope for the best, that everyone's going to get along, that they're going to understand each other, that they're going to actually listen to each other. There's so many different factors that come into play when you bring a whole group of people together. I have facilitated and led many groups to process map. And really what process mapping is examining one small piece of a thing that you do every day or all the time in a particular area. It could be at home. It could be the process you take to get up in the morning and get ready, or the process you take to drive to work. Those are all processes. And if we really wanted to examine it, we'd chop it all up, dice it real fine, and we'd look at each little component of that process. It's the bringing a whole bunch of different personalities and people around that idea to be on the same page and to communicate efficiently and effectively and to get through that activity in a timely manner, which is always a challenge. Think about process mapping, sticky notes, writing down each individual part of the process. Minute detail, who does it, when is it done, put them in order, and then you have kind of a streamlined thing. Process mapping, on the other side of it, something we don't usually talk that much about because it's about people, and that could change in each and every meeting because you might have different people sitting around the table. So how do we come together and feel like one around a process? So I'll talk more about facilitation in future videos. For now, I wanted to share with you this book. This is called Visual Leaders, and this is by David Sibbet. The visual part of how to bring people together. And maybe that's not even the whole purpose of why the book exists. It's more on like, what can you demonstrate? What can you show? How are we working with the people? How are we getting people on our side? How are we getting their buy-in? How are we influencing them? How are we communicating with them? How are we being empathetic to the challenges that they have? All that. What does it mean to be organized? People will say that leader has his unit well organized, or that project is very well organized. What do you think this means? The root metaphor of the word organization is organ, drawing comparisons with the human body and how the different parts work together. But how do the parts connect in an organization? At the physical infrastructure level, different machines and mechanisms do connect literally in order to work properly. But at the levels of organizational communication and interaction, it's more a matter of people holding a common mental model of how things fit together and hoping all the different activities come together to support a result. Keep this in mind as you're thinking about how to organize something. What are the components that these people hold because of their role, but also because of their experience, their background, their skills, their strengths? What pieces do they bring into the conversation? How does that help you organize your ultimate goal? And maybe that's to process map, to be able to have a visual of the process that you're looking at so that you can dive into maybe a part of that process that's not working or that you want to focus on improving. Do a lot of listening. Listen to the people that are in the room. Hear their perspective, because they're bringing so much perspective, so much experience, and they're bringing their strengths and their uniqueness to that conversation and their experience with that process. So as you're process mapping, think of the people and how they're organized in that mental model to bring you to your ultimate goal. I hope this is helpful. Let's be visual leaders and let's think about those people that we're bringing together. Have a great day.